All right, let's dive in. Today, we're looking at a fascinating story coming out of Mexico. And it's about so much more than just energy. It's really about the power of journalism to help shape a country's future. We're going to be exploring a huge editorial initiative called Energía en Movimiento. This quote, man, it just gets right to the heart of the matter. It's from the publication El Universal, and it perfectly sets the stage. Think about it. In a world that's sprinting towards sustainability, clean energy is still seen as a niche topic in a major economy like Mexico's. That one little statement tells you everything you need to know about the challenge they're facing and why this initiative is so important.
So that really brings us to where Mexico is right now. The country is kind of stuck in what you could call an energy standoff. It's truly at a crossroads, facing this massive choice between sticking with the past or forging a new, sustainable future.
And this slide just lays it all out so clearly, right? On one side, you have the current reality, a transportation system that runs on fossil fuels, and a renewable energy transition that's, well, still getting off the ground. But on the other side, you see the vision, the path forward, a fully realized renewable infrastructure and a genuinely sustainable future. That gap, the space between those two columns, that's what this is all about. Okay, so you see this huge gap, this big challenge. But here's the thing. Someone decided to step up. Faced with this situation, one of the country's most important media outlets decided it was time to get involved and try to bridge that gap. And this is it, Energía en Movimiento, which translates to energy in motion. It's this incredibly ambitious editorial project from one of Mexico's biggest newspapers, El Universal. And the goal? It's simple, but it's also incredibly powerful. To shine a massive spotlight on the country's pivot to sustainable energy. But don't think for a second this is just, a few articles here and there. No way. This is a full-blown multi-front strategy designed to have the biggest impact possible. So, how are they actually doing it? This really shows you how deep they're going. They've got the whole newsroom involved. The international desk is covering global trends. The economy desk is digging into the money side of things, and the local sections are reporting on what's happening right there on the ground. So you might get this amazing local story about, say, a farming co-op using solar power, while the economy desk is breaking down the financial models that made it happen. It's a totally unified effort to tell the whole story. And they're not just talking to the usual suspects either, they're looking at everything. By covering both what the government is doing and what private companies are up to, Energía en Movimiento is giving everyone a complete picture of who's pushing for change, where the roadblocks are, and what progress actually looks like. Okay, so they have this amazing all-hands-on-deck strategy, but what's the point? What's the real number one goal here? All of this detailed reporting is designed to achieve one single primary objective. And boom, here it is. This is the absolute core of the whole mission. The main objective is to drag clean energy out of the shadows and stick it right in the middle of the national conversation. It's about making sustainability something everyone's talking about, at home, in boardrooms, and in government. But getting people talking, that's just step one. That immediate goal is actually part of something way, way bigger. It feeds into this truly transformative vision for the entire future of the country. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just about writing stories. The ultimate goal is to actually be a catalyst. By documenting this incredible environmental transformation as it happens, the hope is that they can actually encourage it, speeding up Mexico's journey to a greener, more sustainable future. Which leaves us with this huge final question, right? Can a coordinated, strategic push from journalists actually help reshape an entire nation's energy destiny? It's a really fascinating experiment in the power of the press, and honestly, the world is watching to see what happens. Thanks for joining me for this one.